Hello guys, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you watched my previous videos, and here I'm going to give you another video. I know you are wondering why you can see a loaf of bread and a cup of tea. It is because this is what I used to take every morning before I go to work. I used to even to give my family. I realized that my family is even becoming apart more and more and more and more. The way I make this thing, the more they are becoming more bored. There was a day I took the breakfast to the table, dining table, and when I woke up, I got everybody, the children has gone to school, my hubby has gone to work, and I have been left with that bread. So after doing my research, I realized that I was not giving the right breakfast, because you know the breakfast is most important thing, food in the morning, because it will give you the energy to work out the whole day. See how I changed my family, see how the connectivity came, see how I made it every day. I have to make sure that my dining table is full of healthy diet in the morning. I really focus with the breakfast in the morning. It's very simple, but I hope you're gonna enjoy it. Just I'm going now to remove that away. Hello. How do you call these roots? Eh? How do you call these roots in your country or in your area? I know you have them, but you call them in a different name. In English term, I think it's called arrowroots. Arrowroots, then arrow and root. It's very good. I'm going to show you how I make this breakfast. And it's really amazing. It gives you energy. It gives you what you need during the day. You don't need even to worry what I'm going to take for lunch. So I'm going to show you how I make them. I change the breakfast every time, but for today, my breakfast is going to be the arrowroot with the beans as a side dish. So what I'm going to do, I'll boil these arrowroots. They are very fresh from the farm. Very fresh from the farm. So you can see them. They are called arrowroots. I'm going to wash them. As you see, they are dirty. Make sure you wash them. And then I'm going to boil them. When I'm boiling them, I don't remove the skin. The reason I don't remove the skin, it is because some nutrients may come out when the skin is removed. And you'll find that maybe your water, which was boiling with, has turned the color. Those are the nutrients. But the secret here, if you keep this skin, then you remove it later, the nutrients will be intact in the tuber. And you are going to get everything which you need from this root. So in that comment section, write for me and tell me, what do you call this root in your country or in your language? Stay tuned, my friends. Stay tuned for more, and continue watching this and see how I made the breakfast I made, changed my family and everything. Thank you so much. Keep joining and watching. So my friends, as we continue cooking my arrowroot, remember I'm going to boil arrowroot first, and then this is the side dish. I like eating arrowroot with the side dish. Here I'm going to use the okra. This is the ingredients for the side dish to eat with those arrowroot. And this is the breakfast, my friends. This is the breakfast. And as I told you, a breakfast is very important food in the day, during the day. So here are the okra. I like eating okra. They are very fresh from the farm. These are the okra. I have one large onion here. Then I have 2 large tomatoes, 1 large carrot. I have a garlic. As I told you earlier, I like garlic so much because, you know, it acts like antibiotic. If you consume this onion, garlic, you consume it more often, imagine you are going to see a lot of difference. It's also good with the blood pressure. It's also good to the detoxing your body, and so many other things. Ask your people there. I know you know. I know you know, but I'm just telling you. Then my side dish is going to eat them with beans. I love beans so much. Although you can even eat with beef and chicken stew in the morning. Then this boiled beans, they are already boiled. So what is remaining is for me to mix them with these ingredients. Here I have a very large coriander leaves, fresh from the farm. You see them? I'm going now to mix them. Then stay there, because now when after you eat this food, imagine, especially in the morning, you will no longer need to eat bread and tea every morning. Bread and tea every morning, Monday to Friday, Saturday to Saturday. Just keep checking. Watch. Watch and see more videos to come to see how you can make your breakfast very healthy and very sweet. There we go. Now I'm going to place the water. I'm going to heat the water. Heat is enough. Let me show you. This is how the level of the water. This water is for boiling these arrowroots. I'm going to place my arrowroots very well, as you can see. They are going to boil. They can boil 30 minutes are enough. Then I'm going to cover them. Make sure that I cover. As you can see them, I've placed them very well, and make sure that the water covers the arrowroots. When they go in their cover, don't put the water, a lot of water, and again don't put little water. Make sure when the arrowroot sink in, the water is up, so that when they start boiling, they can get cooked every place and even inside the arrowroot. I'm going to cover it and leave it to boil for about 30 minutes. It's going to be ready when I'm preparing my side dish to eat with these arrowroots when they are boiled. So I'll make sure I wash very well my vegetables. Remember to wash them very, very well. And I prefer washing vegetables before you cut them in small slices. This to avoid them to lose more nutrients when you are cutting them. And some of them will get lost in the water. So just wash all of them. Then after I rinse them very well, I'm going to cut them in small pieces. Then I start the procedure of making my side stew, which I'm going to use to eat with my boiled arrowroot. Stay there. It's going to be so sweet. It's going to be so nutritious. Even if you work the whole day without even having lunch, and maybe you decide to have some fruits in lunchtime, your body will still have that energy. Rather than concentrating too much on work, but you are not concentrating too much on your health. So now it is time to make my side dish, to eat my arrowroots. I have to heat the fire. I place some little oil. As I told you, I don't like a lot of oil, but it depends with you. If you like a lot of oil, you can pour a lot. From there, these are my onions. I prepared them before, you remember, and I washed them. I have to put a pinch of black pepper for seasoning, and I add my paprika. I don't like a lot of spices, but it depends on, you can put anything you feel like. Just the normal way you cook your food. I put my paprika. I have my tomato paste, it is there. I always cook my tomato paste here with the onion, but it depends how you cook them, my friends. Can add a pinch of salt. This for tasting. From there, I add my okra. When the onion is ready, you can cook the onion the way you feel like. And before even I stir, I add my carrots. So I'm going to stir them together with the carrots. I give them time. After I stir, I need them to give them like 3 minutes so that they can absorb oil, salt and other ingredients. And then I will continue adding the other ingredients. Let me give it 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, they are doing well. Then after 3 minutes, I'm going to pour my tomatoes. These are my tomatoes. I prepared them earlier. But I won't stir these tomatoes. I leave them like this for 2 minutes or 3 minutes. After now 3 minutes, I'm going to see how my vegetables are doing. Wow, they are doing great. These are the tomatoes. Now you can mix the tomatoes with the other ingredients. The reason I put that tomatoes like that, I wanted them to soften so that they can mix very well with the other ingredients, okra and carrots, and the other seasoning products I put there earlier. You see how it is looking like? And remember, this is a very nice breakfast. It's very healthy, very nutritious. Even you don't need more food after you take enough in the morning. So I'll keep stirring them. I give them some time, only 1 minute. Then I'm going to pour my beans here. Because I told you I'm going, by the side dish which I'm going to eat the arrowroots with is the beans and vegetables. 1 minute, then we pour the beans inside. Yeah. Oh, if they're doing well, after 1 minute, these are my beans I have showed you earlier. I have to put them, and then I stir, I mix with the other ingredients. Make sure you mix them well. These beans are already cooked. I boiled the beans before I cook them, as I told you earlier. Mix them well. Give them also some time for about 1 or 2 minutes. Then after 2 minutes, you can add water, but not a lot of water. I'll show you. But it depends with the stew which you want. You have to keep on stirring these ingredients. You cook little, but now it is time to pour some water. Don't pour a lot of water, but it depends with the stew which you want. For me, I don't like a lot of stew, so I'll give them time to boil. I'll give them for about 10 minutes are enough. Then from there, I'm going to add my coriander leaves and my garlic. I don't like cooked garlic because I want to get those nutrients. But it depends how you like them. If it is cooked or uncooked. See how my arrowroots are doing. Wow, wow, wow. I think they are ready at the time now. For that minutes are enough. This is my arrowroot. To know how or to test whether the arrowroots are cooked inside, you have to poke them with something sharp. For now, I'm going to use knife, but you can use a stick, something sharp. Then you poke inside. If it's go through direct and come out, now that arrowroot is done. I'm going to remove them from water. I'm going to drain them. Then now my breakfast is almost ready. After a few minutes, the breakfast is going to be very, very well done. Let me see how my beans are doing. Even my beans are ready now. But what I'm going to do, I pour my coriander leaves. I don't cook coriander leaves. I just steam them because the food is already hot. I pour them, and remember I told you I don't cook garlic, so I pour them together. I now stir. I mix the last ingredients well. Remember, when you are cooking, make sure that your food don't lose any value. This is a healthy breakfast, which anybody can eat, even children. Now my beans are ready. You can see how they are looking. They are ready now. They are no more cooking. And my arrowroots are ready. Now I'm going to remove the skin of this arrowroot, and then I pour my beans. My family is going to enjoy. Now my husband is not going to complain again about the breakfast. No more loaf of bread and tea. I've peeled off the skin. Now this is my arrowroot. It's ready. I can divide them in small pieces. Wow, look the way it's looking like. It's really so yummy. Mouth-watering arrowroots breakfast, gonna be so good. I'm going to cut in small pieces. You can define small pieces. Like this, like this. Wow, wow, wow. See how they are looking like. Very yummy. Let's go. Continue watching, my friend. Continue. Let's come and eat together. Time to eat, my people. Let's see how my breakfast is going to taste. My family will no longer refuse to take my breakfast. So good. The food tastes so well. Thank you for watching my videos and previous videos. Continue subscribing, liking, and sharing. Write in your comment how you eat your arrowroot in your country. See you to the next video.